A lot of people talk about, I want to be spiritual. I want to grow. I want to live a healthy life. I want to do this year, and I want to do this that year. And the thing is, spirituality is all about nature. Question is, most of you that want to say, oh, I want to be spiritual, I want to be this, I want to be that. My question for you is, how many of you have planted trees? Spirituality is spending time in nature, taking care of nature, and automatically nature will take care of you. You want to grow, you want to get deeper in spiritual things. Spend time in nature. I planted this tree, you know. So if the tree are giving their strength to me, it makes sense, because I'm taking care of them. But this is the rain tree, right? This is the rain tree. So if all of the rain trees grow up into the sky, what do you think is going to happen? You think the rain tree won't ensure that there is rain? You say, yes, we can do the mystical stuff. You know, Yamika's group, you know, Mikra. We can do all the spiritual stuff. We can do stuff. But the source of these things is the fact that we take care of nature. There's a money tree. Okay? If I plant them in my shrine, what do you think is going to happen? When I bring papyrus to the shrine, what do you think is going to happen? If these plants was able to talk to our fathers, for our fathers to say, you know, there's intelligence here, we can store up your information. What it means is that if, and you get spirituality it's not some mischievous things and some multi-dimensional things and some crazy things. You have to fast and pray for all these whiles and do all these things, because before you can get spiritual, before you can get protection. All the protection are coming from the plants and trees, the plants and animals. This is where all the combinations, all the portions, they're all coming from the plant. So if you don't take care of the plant, how do you expect you to make a portion and for it to work? It's not going to work. You understand what I'm saying? When you pick the herbs and when you combine the herbs, it's not going to work. Do you know why? Because you don't respect nature. You stand right in the midst of the trees and you take off your thing and you start peeing all over the place. You start peeing on the trees. You start peeing on the herbs. And yet you expect to pick up the herbs and do something with it for the herbs to do what? Take care of you? A lot of people talk about, I want to be spiritual. I want to grow. I want to live a healthy life. I want to do this year, and I want to do this that year, and I want to do this, and a lot of people talk about these things, but the thing is, spirituality is all about nature. I've taught this, and I'm just trying to echo it. Like, you see me, I'm at a shrine, right? And the coconut is dropping branches. And I say I'm a spiritual person, okay? The coconut is dropping branches. The branches are falling on the grass. I can decide to leave it, right? And I can decide to say, you know what, let any of the workers or anybody around come and do it. But how can I be a spiritual person and see something going on in nature and not pay attention to it? I'm wondering how that works. Because a lot of people talk about spirituality, they never spend time in nature. They never stay in nature. They never talk about nature. They never help a plant grow. Question is, most of you that want to say, oh, I want to be spiritual, I want to be this, I want to be that. My question for you is, how many of you have planted trees? Think about it. Have you ever planted a tree? Or have you ever taken care of nature? Because the truth is, when you take care of nature, nature will definitely take care of you. Spirituality is not some mumbo jumbo mystical stuff and some hanging in the dimensions and some falling out of the sky and some happening to you. Spirituality is spending time in nature, taking care of nature, and automatically nature will take care of you. You want to grow. You want to grow. You want to grow. You want to get deeper in spiritual things. Spend time in nature. This is just what it's saying. You know, take care of nature. Take care of nature. Spend time in nature. Take care of nature, and nature would also take care of you. Take care of the plants, you know. Prune some trees, plant some trees. I planted this tree, you know. I planted this tree, and I planted so many other trees. I planted thousands of trees. So if the tree are giving their strength to me, it makes sense. Because I'm taking care of them. I'm building the forest. I'm building the trees. Whilst people are busy cutting down trees, I'm busy planting, taking care of them. You understand? Well, this is the rain tree, right? This is the rain tree, and I have about 150 pieces of them here, right? So if all of the rain trees grow up into the sky, what do you think is going to happen? You think the rain tree won't ensure that there's rain? And what happens when there's rain? When there is rain, you know what happens? The grounds get fertile. You say, yes, we can do the mystical stuff. We know Yamikasikrum, Mikra. We can do all the spiritual stuff. We can do stuff. But the source of these things is the fact that we take care of nature. We take care of our own. You understand? I've watered a lot of plants this morning, right? I'm picking the branches that are falling from the tree. I'm spending time. You understand? So, for example, this is the women's shrine, okay? I'm teaching you something. It's basic. Basic. And practice it and learn it, right? Okay. This is a women's shrine, right? A heavy rain pours, the branches come all over the place, okay? And I know how potent the woman's shrine is. Very potent, okay? If you're a woman, you come here, you get results automatically. But how do I expect the woman's shrine to continue to be potent, but yet I don't take care of its environment? How do I expect the powerful, powerful how do I expect her to continue being herself, being the powerhouse that she is, without me actually picking around after her, making sure there are no robbers around, making sure there are no droppings, making sure these things are happening? How do I? If you claim to be a spiritual person, then I want to see you plant a tree. I'm being honest. I want to see you plant a tree. I want to see you do something. Do something. Spend time in nature. Plant a tree. Grow some ground. Plant some flowers. For nature to give her strength to you, what are you willing to give her? For spirituality, don't get it twisted, it's nature. So for her to give her strength to you, what are you willing to give her? I want to know. There are red ants all over the place. Red ants. You see? There are red ants all over the place. You can see them. Right? But I pick them up and carry them away. They don't bite me because they know I don't mean evil. They know I don't mean evil. But if you come around the red ant, you run away. You know what I'm saying? If you come around nature, I have my river right here, right? I have my river, none of food. I have my river down here. Okay? I take care of him, sorry. That's male energy. I take care of him. So when I go there to do rituals, he's responding to me. Because I make sure his environs are clean. Spirituality is not some mischievous things and some multi-dimensional things and some crazy things you have to fast and pray for all these whiles and do all these things because before you can get spiritual, before you can get protection. All the protection are coming from the plants and trees, the plants and animals. This is where all the combinations, all the portions, they're all coming from the plant. So if you don't take care of the plant, how do you expect you to make a portion and for it to work? It's not going to work. You understand what I'm saying? When you pick the herbs and when you combine the herbs, it's not going to work. Do you know why? Because you don't respect nature. You stand right in the midst of the trees and you take off your thing and you start peeing all over the place. You start peeing on the trees. You start peeing on the herbs. And yet you expect to pick up the herbs and do something with it for the herbs to do what? Take care of you? It's not going to happen. I can walk you to my river. I can walk you to none of our food. We have to take care of nature. First and foremost, you would never have the understanding to take care of nature if you don't even spend time in nature. You're not going to take care of nature. If you don't spend time in nature, you're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to do that though, because how is that consciousness going to come to you? If you see a tree falling down, you consciously want to pick it up or fix the branch or do something about it, right? If you don't spend time there, how? Let me show you something, okay? Let me show you something. Come, follow me. Let me show you. Let me show you. Okay. This wasn't here. Most of y'all wouldn't know what this is. Okay, most of you wouldn't know what plant this is. You have no idea. Okay. So this is the papyrus plant. Okay, this is the papyrus plant. So go and do your research. Search the papyrus scrolls. The papyrus scrolls. These plants only grow in Africa, especially along the Nile River. Okay, these plants, they grow along the Nile River. It is out of these plants that we started documenting stuff, writing stuff on. This were the first papers out of this plant. You peel them, you dry them up, you pound them, they become flat. You dry them up, you can be able to write on it. The first knowledge that our fathers got was stored on these plants, okay? How did our fathers get the intelligence to make sheets out of these plants? How did they get that intelligence? Because they took care of the papyrus, right? Where my shrine is, Mikra, or Yamakasikrum, where it is, they don't grow papyrus. It doesn't grow. So I got my papyrus from wherever I got it from. If you contact me, I'll get you papyrus. And I brought papyrus to the shrine, okay? When I bring papyrus to the shrine, what do you think is going to happen? If these plants was able to talk to our fathers, for our fathers to say, you know, there's intelligence here, we can store up your information. What it means is that if you want to capture information, knowledge, store up knowledge, just taking care of these babies can drain down knowledge to your house and it's just behind my office, can drain down knowledge, spend time with them, they will transfer intelligence to you. They transfer, knowledge to you. Because they will be able, you see how it's like some amazing, wonderful dish type of way, right? They're able to draw energy down, intelligence down, knowledge down through their little sphinx. Nature. This is the money tree. Okay? This is the money tree. I have a lot of them. I have a lot of them around me. There's a money tree. Okay? If I plant them in my shrine, what do you think is going to happen? I don't have to come and do rituals and do all of these things. Listen, I promise you, you don't need money more than me. You have no idea. I need so much money because of what we're doing, right? But it's not every day I'm going to stand out, money this, money that, money this, money that. No. So what am I going to do? Okay, plant the necessary energies. Take care of nature. Nature will take care of me. Spend money. Very expensive plants. If you know, you know. Very expensive plants. I bought a lot of them, right? Planted them around the shrine. What do you think is going to happen? When you learn to take care of nature, nature will learn to take care of you. I didn't plan to do this. I'm just busy minding myself, doing my work. Just taking care of my babies, my plants. I'm just minding myself, doing my work. And it hit me. A lot of people want to be spiritual, but these same people don't even spend time in nature. They don't even spend time around trees. They don't even take care of the trees. How many of you do you see branches falling off and things coming down, and you try to support them, you try to ensure that they don't fall down? How many of you do that? You say, do you know why I have this? Like I said, I didn't plan to. Do you know why I have this? I have this because every time I see some dry leaves, some branches fall in my river, you see my river. Every time I see that fall in my river, I created it so I can pick them out and make my river look beautiful. What do you think he's going to do? He's going to take care of me because I take care. He's going to ensure no accidents come my way because I take care of him. That is how spirituality works. Maybe I made sense today. Maybe I didn't make sense today. But all that I'm saying is, stop saying I want to be spiritual. I just saw this. I'm taking it out of the grass, putting them somewhere, right? So they don't pollute the earth. All these people that talk about, I'm a spiritual this, I'm a spiritual that, I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm powerful, I can do this, I can do that. Ask them a basic question. What have they done for Mother Earth? What have they done for the trees? What have they done for the rivers? It's always take. I'm taking this, I'm taking that, I'm taking, take. It's all about taking. You never give. If you give to the Mother Earth, if you give to the trees, if you give to the water bodies, if you give to them, they will give back to you. Let me get back to my work. And so that you don't think this is just a stunt video, that I'm just stunning. I don't have time to stunt. I honestly don't have time to stunt. Being for real though. Honestly, being for real, I don't got time to stunt. You see? This is black soil. Let me show you. This is how you learn though. This black soil, right? Okay, the soil in the whole place is dark. Very fertile grounds. You see? Very fertile soil. Right? So I'm walking through doing my work. I'm seeing this. Automatically, this is not the type of soil in this place. So I'll basically ask the question, what is going on? Why do you have this? What happened? Right? That is me spending time. Oh, I just thought I saw a snake. I was going to pick him up, then I realized that it's not a snake. It's not a snake. So, looking at this, I know there's an intrusion coming in, right? A different soil is coming in. So now I have to spend time to find out what is actually going on. Then I would realize that there's a gap somewhere. So now I'm going to fill it up to ensure the sandy soil don't come into the grass, right? So that it doesn't stop the grass from growing. That's me taking care of the grass. So think about it. If the grass have any properties, you think the grass wouldn't want to share with me? You understand? If the grass have any properties, that's how I can pick it up. I don't know what it is. I can get to it. Just wonder what it does. I can just chew it. It's not going to kill me. Because I spend thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of cities planting the grass in the whole place. I took care of the grass. Why would the grass kill me though? Why would it kill me? I took care of all this plant. I'm not just doing to the grass. I can take this. Most of you wouldn't eat this because you don't know whatever bacteria. It's bitter. It's not going to do anything to you. The reason why you're scared picking stuff, because you're peeing on them. You're peeing on them. You're defecating around these areas, right? So you're scared to do that. But I can just pick it because I take care of them. I make sure nobody cuts them down. So if he has any intelligence, he blesses me with. By the way, this is one of the most powerful plants. I know. But I don't know whether you eat them or not, but anyway, I'm back. Take care of my beautiful women's shrine. Beautiful, beautiful women's shrine. Anytime you want to visit Mekra, you want to visit Oyambikesikrum, you're always welcome to the women's shrine. And of course, we have the other shrines around. More shrines are coming up, and of course, our spiritual school is coming up, and we're doing a lot of things. I need your help, by the way. I need your help. I need you to help me build. I'm telling you, we're doing amazing works here. We're doing so much. Now we're taking it to the next level, and I need your help. I need you to help me build. So if you have a $50,000, $100,000, $5,000, $1,000, $500, you want to support me, you want to help me build, you're definitely welcome, right? I need your help. Let's build this beautiful shrine for our nation, for our continent, and I know without a doubt, this is going to be a memorial grounds. This is going to be a holy grounds for our brothers and sisters scattered across the face of the earth. Help me build. $100,000, $50,000, $20,000, $10,000, $5,000, $1,000, $500. Help me build, okay? If you're ready, contact the information in the description and contact the admin in the community. Let's have a conversation, okay? Thank you, guys. Back to seeing my duties this morning. I'll talk to you later.